healthy vegan author. So last week I had my very first Magnum, and OMG, it was delicious. Now, I have to admit that it's been nearly 20 years since I've had one of these, so I have absolutely no idea if it tastes like the dairy one or not. You'll just have to ask an omnivore that question. But as far as I'm concerned, it ticked all the boxes for taste, creaminess, texture, and the best part, the chocolate coating that cracked wonderfully when I bit into it. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this. First, I was in absolute hysterics at the knee-jerk reaction of the Australian dairy industry, who came out firing guns saying the new Magnum was a problem for the dairy industry, and going on to say it should not be called an ice cream. A brilliant comeback by Unilever, with the retaliation of, it was never marketed or described as an ice cream, but rather as an iced confection. Hold on, back the truck up. Unilever? I thought Magnum came from a Belgian ice cream maker. No, Magnum has always been a Unilever product. Although I think there was something about the name and Nestle that's lurking in the shadows of my brain. Anywho, Unilever is a British-Dutch transnational consumer goods company, and it dates back to 1929. Now, the head office is in London, and the head office is in the Netherlands. 2 head offices? How that works, I have no idea. Its products include food and beverages, cleaning agents, beauty products, and personal care products. It's the 7th most valuable company in Europe, so probably wields quite a fair bit of clout. Now, you may have heard about them back in, I think it was 2017, when they decided to sue Hampton Creek, trying to stop them using the word mayo on its vegan Just Mayo product. It maintained, this is Unilever, maintained that mayonnaise is made with eggs. Hampton Creek said they don't advertise the product as mayonnaise, but as mayo, and there's no definition for that word. And so they won the lawsuit. Is there something familiar here? Maybe Unilever actually learnt a valuable lesson and thought to call the vegan Magnum as iced confection? Unilever has had to kind of shape up a bit because it's been getting a fair amount of competition from organic and healthy foods. But they're smart. They know where the future is, and they see that consumers are changing their tastes towards fresh, healthy and local foods. They've now bought up Puka Herbs tea, I think it's May Terra Organic Foods, and other healthy products. Sadly, with some of their products, they still do test on animals, especially if required by law. But their product Dove is now certified as cruelty-free, and PETA now classifies Unilever as a company working for regulatory, and I can never say that word properly, change regarding the testing on animals. One thing I will say about Unilever, they are going down the sustainability path and committed to using only sustainable palm oil by the end of 2019, and that's this year. They are going for 100% traceability for all the crude palm oil and derivatives that they buy, and wanting to have certified palm oil. However, tackling the complex social and environmental issues in the palm oil supply chain will probably require more than just policy commitments. More likely, it will require the transformation of an entire industry. But, let's hope that they succeed. I may still buy a Magnum or Ben & Jerry's, which they also own, once every so often. But it won't be something I'll have frequently. I'd rather support our own New Zealand-made local ice cream makers who I know have ethical business practices and, of course, are vegan. And now it's time for the wee bonus fact. The giant company Procter & Gamble, with products and brands such as Head & Shoulders shampoo, herbal essence, Pantene, Tampax, Gillette, Braun, Oral-B, Vicks, Pampers, Febreze, Tide, Mr. Clean, and that's just naming a wee smidgen of the amount of products they have. Well, P&G have a major campaign to end animal testing by 2023. They've partnered with the Humane Society International and say that they, Procter & Gamble, have invested millions of dollars over the past 4 decades developing non-animal test methods. Wait, it's taken them 40 years? 40 years? Okay, so now the focus will be on getting acceptance of these new methods by regulators and particularly governments like China, who still demand animal tests on all products. The bee cruelty-free bunny logo is now on their herbal essence hair care. But I'm wondering, if this isn't tested on animals, have they stopped putting it into China? And just because they don't test on one product, is it vegan ethical to buy that product, considering they still test on others? What do you think? That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, clicking the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Remember, have great food, make it whole plant-based, and be compassionate to all animals, including humans. Bye for now.